Hi guys, welcome to my first YouTube video, and in this video we'll be covering step-by-step process about Microsoft Design Challenge. Those who are new to my channel and don't know what actually a design challenge is. So basically these big companies like Microsoft, they actually organize a design challenge to test our skills, like how good we are in problem solving. So basically the design challenge is for aspiring designers like us, and I have covered each and every part of this design challenge in this video. So without any ado, let's just jump into the video. And before that, don't forget to subscribe, like and comment in this video so that it gives me motivation to bring more insightful content for you guys. So let's just jump into the video. Okay, so guys, this is the official website of Microsoft, and you can see already it is displayed that Microsoft India Design Challenge 2022. So this is only the official website. I'll be attaching this in the description box, and without any ado, let's just discuss what actually you have to do. So let's just discuss the goal of this whole design challenge, what Microsoft is expecting from you, so that they can give you an internship in Microsoft. So as you can clearly see, when you scroll down a little, you can see that they have mentioned a detailed goal of this design challenge. But the main goal you can see in this, they have mentioned that the goal of this design challenge is we have to first identify the problem, and then we have to present our solution in such a way that it should be human-centric design, and it should try to create solutions so that it actually represents some digital technology to solve that identified problem. In short, you have to design such a solution so that it can create a high impact on the nation or maybe on the society. So this is the complete goal of this design challenge. So if you guys watch Shark Tank, you must know that there are so many problems we are facing, and those they are coming with amazing solutions for that problem. So you have to create some solution towards a problem which is actually human centric, and you have to create a solution that uses digital technology to solve that identified problem. So this is the main goal of this design challenge, and let's just discuss what are the 4 areas in which they want your solution to be. First one is collaboration. Collaboration, as in we know that collaboration is mainly for decreasing the discrimination between sex, gender, ages, backgrounds, and medium. So collaboration is one of the primary drivers of human development, and they want us key collaboration is one of the area in which we can design a problem, design a solution for a problem. Apart from this, second area is learning. We know that learning and education is an area that has witnessed tremendous in transformation. But we know that under this education area, there are so many problems which we are facing. So we have to keep in mind, whenever you're designing a solution for a problem, you can definitely choose this learning field, because this is one of the field which is very booming, or you can say increasing day by day. Another, the third area under which you can design a specific solution is well-being. Let's be honest, humans are not built to stare at a screen for hours, at a stretch, except for binge watching a new series or new show on Netflix. So well-being is very important. Meeting fatigue not only affects us mentally and physically, but takes a toll on productivity too. So this is one of the area, what can be the technology and good design do to promote a well-being, a person is healthy, or you can say he's doing well in his life or not. You can actually design some solution towards this problem, under this area, so that it helps an individual deliver an effective output. So definitely you can try this area as well, but my personal suggestion is you can definitely go for learning, but it totally depends on the person who is applying for this design challenge. Next up, the last category, the fourth domain is security. we know that security is one of the important domain in like 2020s. So we have to spend more time collaborating, learning, and having conversation online. So we know that everything is digitalized nowadays. So for that, we need more security towards ourselves, towards our family, or maybe for future children's, for future children. My bad. And for that, we actually need security. So that is also one of the important domain in under which we can actually design some of the solutions for a problem. So just to cut it short, 4 domains like under design challenge is first collaboration, second learning, third is well-being, and fourth is security. You can definitely check it out this website for more details. I'll be just describing in small like what are the 4 main areas you can actually design problem. You can actually design solution for a specific problem. Next up, we have final solution, and this is really important paragraph. You should definitely give it a read on this 2 paras, which is very, very important. And they have actually identified, like they have actually specified everything that you can choose one of the 4 areas above mentioned, which I've actually described, or you can say explained. And you have to identify a specific problem in an area, and you have to create a solution for that uses digital technology. So the keywords I'm using, digital technologies, areas, problem areas which are described, you have to keep in mind before participating in a specific challenge. And obviously you have to solve a problem and you have to design an identified solution. Now you need to demonstrate an ability to define the problem and the users crisply. So obviously we are creating a specific solution for a specific number of users. So we have to keep in mind the set of users we are actually describing the problem for and we are making the solution for. So firstly, you have to be clear with your users for whom you are actually building the solution. Now moving on to the problem area, your problem area should be big enough to be impactful. As I have mentioned, it should not be just like that ki it is already existing in the market. It should be really big and it should be really impactful. Definitely it will land you to Microsoft internship. So that problem should need to be very, very big and very, very impactful to our society. Next up we have is your solution should be able to address all the aspects that is mentioned in this video or in this website. Other than that, your solution may be near term and practical or long term and blue sky. That means that the final idea जो होगा that must be innovative and technically feasible. ये नहीं है कि हवा हवा में बातें कर ली. It should be like detailed, presented and discussed and evaluated, because obviously you will be having ample of time to represent your final solution. So it should be really detailed, and as I have mentioned, it needs to be tangible enough and it should be impactful so that Microsoft recruiters will actually say, yes, this is the problem which needs to be taken care of. Yeah, the solution of this problem is really, really impactful to our society. Other than that, let's just discuss the submission guidelines, which is very important to keep in mind. Also, take a note of this with the timelines as well, like timings as well. So the main submission guidelines divides into 4 parts. First is the register, second is the submit your entry. Then winners are shortlisted and then they have to present their solution in front of Microsoft team. So the initial registration starts from 6 February. February is the last date, like 6 Feb is the last date to register for this design challenge, and 5 p.m. IST, they have also mentioned that. Other than that, the next phase is submission of final entries, that is 18 Feb, and that is also 5 p.m. You can actually refer this website to have a detailed guidelines. Like obviously submission is really important for this challenge. So you should be punctual enough and keep the every timings in mind. Apart from this, the announcements of winners to be done at on 10 March and final presentation is at 20th March. So you have ample of time, and even you can add add dates to your calendar so that you don't miss any of the things. Apart from this, the most important thing and the most important section of this website is this. Don't forget to read this section in detail, and if required, you can actually read it twice, thrice, or maybe more than that. So final solution, like whatever the Microsoft is looking for, they have actually described everything in three main areas, and it should like must cover these things. Like you can actually read it. It should must cover the description of the proposed solution, the problem area, like the focus and the impact of a solution, what actually you are building, and what is your problem area, like the above four section that is mentioned. Apart from that, it should be unique and the scenarios depicting your solution in the life of users. So the final design that should be with detailed flow and screens. And if required, you can also do the prototyping. Apart from that, the expected formats, that is also one of the important factor to keep in mind. Obviously, you cannot just give the assignments or the required work in any of the format. They have their like accepted formats for the specific challenge, that is PDF no longer than 10 pages, and or PowerPoint presentation also works. Apart from that, an optional video file up that is of 2 minutes, and the format should be MP4 format and maximum of 100 MB. But it's not mandatory, but they have actually mentioned. So it's good that you should keep in mind the above guidelines or the specific things they have mentioned. It is obviously a plus point for that. But apart from that, they have also mentioned the file naming, the first name, last name, and the project name, and zip multiple files into single file. So it should be a zip file. If you have a multiple files, like if you have separate files for maybe screens, or maybe separate file for the prototyping or other things, so you can give the zip file. Now comes the eligibility criteria. So it should be like read it thoroughly, because it states that it should open to individuals only. That means no grouping, or you can say you cannot participate in group. It should be only individual. Apart from that, it should require active enrollment as a student at an educational institution. So that person should be a student who is who is studying obviously at a university, and must be graduating in 2022 or 2023. So that is for the students who are currently in third year or maybe fourth year. Yeah. Apart from that, only one submission allowed per person. A person, like a single person like me, if I am participating, I should only submit one solution for a specific problem, not multiple times. So these are the basic and the important, very, very important factors to keep in mind. And you should definitely check this out. What are the eligibility criteria? There are other things as well. And you should definitely check this website. I'll be attaching the link. And apart from this, if you have any doubts, like if you are stuck in between any of the things, you can definitely reach out at this mail. You can write to at this mail in case of any queries or any questions. And also apart from that, they have a webinar that is on 7th Feb from 4 to 5 p.m. IST. So if you have any questions to ask, like obviously they have all the students that who are actually planning to register at this challenge, they have definitely registered before 7th Feb, because 6th Feb is the last date. So if you have any questions to start with, because 18th Feb will be the date for submitting your final entries. So if you have any question, you can definitely join this webinar as well. This is the second option if you have any queries. And apart from this, you can also read the terms and conditions. Like obviously there are some terms and conditions for a specific design challenge, and you can click on this link so that you can actually read about a specific terms and conditions which actually Microsoft Design Challenge serves. But moreover, this is all about this video. Like hopefully this detailed video about design challenge help you. And in case of any queries, you can definitely reach out to them. And apart from that, just definitely take part in this challenge if you are a designer, if you are an aspiring designer, or if you want an internship in Microsoft. And hope so you like this video. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this video so that I'll be able to get more and more informational and insightful stuffs for you guys, for designers like us. So thumbs up.